Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Alexis for anybody who doesn't know. Welcome if you're new, or welcome back if you have been here before. I am the author of A Journey into Truth, Unveiling Life's Secrets for Truth Seekers, and this book talks all about the last 6 years of my life, the adventures I've been on as I've been on my own spiritual explorations, the lessons I've learned, the teachings I've learned from all the teachers I've learned from. And this book will be coming out on February 2nd, 2022. It'll be available for pre-order on November 2nd, 2021. More information can be found on my website at www.vibrate2create.com, or you can find me on Instagram at Vibrate2create. Here on Vibrate to Create, I talk about all things metaphysical and spiritual. I also talk about my own personal life experiences, the things I've been through, the things I've learned about since I've had my own life experiences. I also make reaction videos to things like spiritual teachers, spiritual teachings, inspirational, motivational videos, and sometimes I also make entrepreneurial videos letting you guys know how to self-publish your own books. If you're interested in that kind of content, you can click the subscribe button or hit the notification bell below to be notified of when I post new videos. Today on Vibrate to Create, you are watching part 5 of the series titled A Journey into Becoming an Author. And in this series, you're going to get to see me becoming an author. You're going to get to see my journey into learning and understanding the process of making your own book, and then finding cover designers and just the feelings, the emotions, the things that happened, and it's pretty cool. Today is part 5, and in this video you're gonna get to see the development of my actual logo, and you're gonna get to see me working with the graphic designer. You're gonna get to see the changes that I decided to make and why I decided on the colors. You're also gonna get to see the aftermath of my very first improv class. So today is going to be a very fun video. I hope you guys enjoy. There will be a new video every single Wednesday coming out, giving you guys a different perspective, a different part of the journey, and I'm so excited for you guys to watch it. I hope it inspires you. Enjoy today's video. Hello, so today I got a very cool email from a woman that I basically contracted to create my logo. I told her that my idea was that I wanted to have butterfly wings with a labyrinth inside of its wings, and then obviously with the business name underneath. I really wanted to make this a logo because it's going to be part of my book. It'll be on the back cover. I told the cover designer for the book that I wanted a blue morpho butterfly, and I wanted to have the labyrinth inside of its wings as well, maybe like a little bit see-through so you can still see the butterfly, but you'll see like a little bit of a labyrinth pattern within its wings. So I guess that was my idea, and I thought it would be a really cool logo. So I looked into designers and I found one that I really liked. I reached out to her and she just messaged me back with some mock-ups and with some ideas. So hopefully they're going to be cool, but we'll see. I want to take you guys along on this journey with me so you can kind of see the beginning stages of my business and maybe how it unfolds or where it goes, or I guess just so I can maybe look back on these days and be like, oh, that was so cool, I remember that. That was like the beginning of everything I started. So, alright, I'll show you guys the email. Here we go. She said, "Hi Alexis, attached is the presentation of your logo concept for your review. I always ask for honest feedback from my clients in order to deliver exactly what they are looking for. The next step would be revisions, which you have 3 rounds included to be used for refinement of design, typography, and color palette. You'll find more details on the process within the presentation. Please let me know if you have any questions. Looking forward for your feedback. Thank you." Let's see. Here it is. I don't want to look. Let's see. It's about to open. It's gonna open. Here we go. I'm kind of scared. Really cool, really cool. I can imagine this on like sweatshirts and just like wearing it around and being like, hey, this is my business. Okay. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, so she like broke down why she decided on the certain patterns and typography and vibe. So she describes why she did it. So let's see. She said she used this specific typography to mock the flow of the brand mark, the butterfly. The text can stand alone as word mark without brand mark and be recognizable. So she's saying without the actual butterfly with the labyrinth, the type can still kind of stand out. I can't believe this, you guys. This is really cool. So she said white, she even like broke down the colors and what the colors kind of represent or mean. So she said the white represents clean, simplicity, honesty, and health, and things like gold would represent triumph, achievement, loyalty, stability, confidence, knowledge. Kind of what I'm thinking is for some reason I'm not loving like the script look for the actual words. It is pretty cute, it's adorable, but I think I'm looking for something a little bit more professional looking, a little more, I guess, a stronger text. For some reason, I think this one is a little bit too, like, maybe too girly or maybe too light. I don't know how to describe it, but the labyrinth in the wings is pretty cool. I like that a lot. But I even might like the wings to be a little more pointed kind of butterfly, not so rounded. So I think I'm gonna give her those tips or pointers and then see what she comes up with after that. So I'll show you guys what it looks like here. So this is kind of the concept of what it looks like. It is pretty cool. It looks really cool even on camera. But see, right here, I don't know about this type. I think I'd like to see it with some other kind of type. And then right here, these little wings, I think I want it to be a little bit more strong, a little more like pointed. But then she talks about like the colors. Blue would represent trust, peace, devotion, dependability. Wow, she's such a good designer. This is so cool. But she also gave me this gold option, which it does look really pretty. I don't know. I think I like the white better, like the all white. I don't know, it's really cool to see it all coming together though, you guys. Ah, it's so cool. Other than working on the logo, I've also been spending like hours and hours and hours working on those ads, which has been so much fun. Like, I get in such a zone where it's like I forget to eat, I forget to like drink water, I forget everything except for what I'm working on. And so as I've been working on these ads, I've been working like 12-hour days just like putting all the film together and adding the music and adding the transitions and adding the like coloring to the videos, and like it's really a creative process, and it's so much fun to like make those advertisements, and then you get to see the finished product and you're like, oh my god, I made that. And oh, someone's calling me. I've been really working in depth on that, and especially working as a house sitter, it's really cool because basically I stay here, I take care of the dogs as it's needed, and then at the time that I'm not taking care of the dogs, I'm working on my ads and my commercials and just my own business basically. So it's a pretty perfect kind of scenario, I think. I've just been like getting so many really good ideas about how to introduce the book, how to announce that it's coming out, how to create like a hype or create an excitement about it, or to help people be intrigued and want to read it. So it's like so creative and it's so much fun. So I'm so excited about that process too. Other than that, today will be my very first day going to improv class, so I'll probably take you guys along with me for that later on. It is tonight at 7, and right now it is currently 12:24 on July 20th, 2021. That is the date. And yeah, it'd be my first class. There's gonna be 5 classes, and I'm not really sure how it's gonna go, how many people are gonna be there, if it's gonna be scary. I'm not super scared, actually. I'm pretty excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I just want to stay kind of lighthearted and just have fun throughout the process. But hopefully it'll be fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hello. So it's not the best lighting because I am house sitting right now and I'm inside the bedroom, so it's not like great lighting right here. I just came back from my very first improv class and I had so much fun. It was so much fun, but it was also kind of scary because they just kind of like throw you in there. Like, you don't really get to think about what's coming next, and they just like boom, like it's like throwing you in the deep end of the water. So we did so many like exercises and workshops where we like had to get up in the front of everybody and like do like a whole thing. Let me see. Okay, so basically, let me see if I can think of one of the exercises. For one of the exercises, we had to like pretend we were being interviewed, and like we were experts on a particular subject that we obviously didn't know anything about. And the subject that me and my partner ended up getting was, this guy shouted out like edible underwear. So we had to be like experts on edible underwear, and we had to talk about that like we were experts. And then people in the audience had to like come up with questions like they were interviewing us. So someone like pretended to be like she was a French woman, and she like stood up and she was like, I would like to know about the choking hazard about your guys' underwear. Like, I hear it's a horrible issue. And like I had to like right on the spot pretend like I knew exactly what she was talking about, and pretend like I was an expert on the subject, obviously. And basically what came up was like, I was like, oh yes, that's a horrible issue, we're working on it, we have ad campaigns coming out, like it's going to be, you know, we totally understand like the concerns around that, because it's a big issue. And then my partner was like, yeah, and we definitely, our campaigns were getting the word out that these are for 18 and over people. Like, it was so much fun, but it was so like on the spot, just thinking with the imagination and pretending like you know, and like having confidence that you pretend. Basically, it was so much fun. And there were so many exercises like that. Like, let me think of another one. Oh, okay, so me and a partner, we had to get up in front of everybody, and then they had to give us a random location, and then we had to just go with it. And the one that me and my partner got was, we were in a hot air balloon, and then me and him just had to on the spot figure out what our relationship was. And basically I was like, oh my god, look at the city, it's so beautiful, like this is the best gift you've ever given me. And he was like, yeah, for our 2-year anniversary, blah blah blah. And then they had like clapped their hands, and they would say what happens next, and then someone in the audience would shout out what happens next. And someone said like the pilot, something happens to the pilot, and then I like pretended to freak out. Like, I went into like acting mode, and I was like, oh my god, he just flew out there. And then my partner, he said, do you know how to fly a hot air balloon? I was like, no, I don't know how to do this. I was like, get the fire. And we were pretending, and then they clapped their hands again, and they were like, what happens next? And then someone says they go up in altitude, and then my partner was like pretending he was dying, and I was like, get the airbags, there's no airbags. And so I was like totally pretending and like being in the moment. It was so much fun, and we did like so many of those exercises, but it was also so scary because it was like in front of everybody, just acting a fool and like coming up with things on the fly, and like sometimes you don't even know what to do next, and like you have no time at all to think. So I think it's such good practice for being up on stage, because a lot of times we don't know what's next, especially when you're a teacher and people are asking you questions and you have to like really be on the fly and like, you know, just go with the flow and be in the moment. So it was so much fun. I'm so excited for next week, and I'm also a little bit scared. I thought I would have been more scared to be in front of people. I was a little bit scared and there were a little bit of nerves, but it was actually not that bad. It was not that scary. I think some people might have been like freaking out, but it was cool. It was a lot of fun, especially just to see myself, like how I could go with the flow a lot of the times. And it was my very first time ever doing something like that, and I had so much fun. And if you guys have ever thought about doing an improv class, I would definitely recommend it, even if you don't want to be an actor or an actress, just for life in general, because it really teaches you to go with the moment and go with the flow and to just be in the moment. It was so much fun, and I would highly recommend it. I will let you guys know what happens next time, and I'll keep you updated on things going on. My logo creator, I talked about it this morning, and I told her the adjustments that I wanted, like about the type and making the butterfly wings sharper. So she's gonna be working on that, and tomorrow I'm sure she'll be giving me a brand new kind of mock-up about my suggestions. So that should be coming tomorrow. We'll see. And tomorrow my house sitting here also ends, so I'm gonna be headed back home soon. But I've been working on ads. I have multiple that I've made in Photoshop, and then also commercial looking ads for my book, which have been so much fun to make. But I've been working like 12 hours per day, just like non-stop on the computer, but it doesn't even feel like work because time just kind of like passes by, and then before I know it, it's like the end of the night and I'm like, where did all the time go? So it's kind of like I get into this like trance zone state where it's like just so focused in, and I have to remember to eat. But it's been really fun to kind of figure out how to use Photoshop. I actually took a camera class or a photography class where we learned a lot about Photoshop and a lot about photography. So I knew a little bit about Photoshop, but I also got Adobe Premiere Pro to edit videos, and that one I really had to try and figure out because I never used that before, that editing software. So I'm learning a lot about that as well, and that takes a long time to learn about how to use it, but it's not, I mean, it's just, I'm learning so much. Improv, acting, public speaking, creating a business, making a logo, having ideas, creating ads, becoming a marketer, being a writer, editing my videos, creating videos, being on behind the scenes in the videos. It's really cool. I'm having a lot of fun during the process, just watching it all kind of happen and being a part of it and making it happen. It's really cool. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated with more info in the future, tomorrow probably. Good night. Hello. So I just got a message from my logo designer, and she told me that she did the revisions that I had asked for, like the sharper wings of the butterfly, like a little bit of a different shape. So she said, let's see what she said. Hi Alexis, attached is your presentation of revision 1. Looking forward to your feedback. Let me know if I got the shape of the butterfly correct. So I'm about to open it with you guys here. I feel nervous. I'm really nervous, guys. And it says, the next step is the continued revision process where the details of the design are finalized, including typography, color palette, and tweaks to the design itself. 2 more rounds of revisions are included. I think it is really cute. I like it. It's like, it's simple, but it's cute. Like I could definitely see myself wearing like a sweatshirt with it on there. It's cute. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's adorable. So basically she changed, sorry about my nails, I need to fix that. But she changed this so that it's a little bit more like wavy. And then this part, it came out this way, so the wings butterflies kind of widened a bit. I like it a lot better than what it was beforehand. It's pretty cute. So she wrote, sharpened wings, revised shape of wings to mock after blue morpho butterfly example. And then I noticed in the very first one, I'll post a video of the last one. I noticed the way that she did the labyrinth last time, it looked more like a nucleus.
And beneath a man, we find his nucleus.
Or like, I don't know how to describe it, but it didn't look so much like a labyrinth, so I definitely like this a lot better. I think it looks better. I like it a lot. I could definitely see myself using this as my logo. It's pretty cute. I love it. I had another kind of idea to add the labyrinth maybe in the O, or to create something unique inside the words. I don't know exactly what, but I think I'm gonna tell her about that next. Maybe even connect them somehow. I think having it kind of connect the letters would kind of create a sense of oneness and like unification. So I think that would be a really cool idea too. So I'm gonna let her know about that. But I definitely love this butterfly. I love how she did that design. It's pretty cool to see my ideas coming to life. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of part 5 of A Journey into Becoming an Author. Next week will be part 6 of the series of A Journey into Becoming an Author, and in that video, you're gonna get to see me inside of a booth. Maybe I'll be singing some Britney Spears, maybe I'll be rapping a little bit. But I went to the booth because I was doing an audiobook and it was a lot of fun to film. I hope you guys enjoy next week's video. It'll be out next Wednesday at 12 Pacific Standard Time. If you have any questions, any comments, you can leave them down below in the comments, or you can send me a private message. If you have any videos you'd like for me to react to, you can send those to my email at vibrate2create@gmail.com. You can also find me on Instagram at vibrate2create. If you want to know more about my book, then you can visit www.vibrate2create.com. You can sign up for my newsletter, and then from there you'll be getting updates from me specifically. I hope you enjoy next week's video, and I hope you're as excited as me. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!